The two gentlemen that are here with us today literally paved the path that I walked on for 28 years. Serving in the Navy, retiring as an admiral, as a rear admiral, was a singular experience that was provided to me by the people I served with and the people that served before me. I now have the great honor to be the President and CEO of the Navy Memorial. And the reason I do that is because our mission is to honor, recognize, and celebrate the men and women of the United States Navy, past, present, and future, and to inform Americans about what they do. That's not just a mission to me, that's a passion. I just don't even know where to begin to talk about these two gentlemen that are here. And we are in the midst at the Navy Memorial of putting a lone sailor statue. Lone sailor statues are about 7 feet tall. And there will be a lone sailor statue at Valor Park overlooking the Arizona Memorial. And it'll be overlooking that memorial as a representation of America, looking at people like Don Stratton and Lauren Bruner, who gave everything they had that day to be able to put us on course to win that war. I think hopefully today is the beginning of a couple of days that continue the recognition of your service, of what you have done and represent for this country. We literally are who we are, not just for what you did that day, not just for the struggles and the recovery that you went through, but for the example you have set for all the generations that follow. There are 3-year-old and 5-year-old children in the United States of America today that will be told 30, 40, 50 years from now, they met you. You are a hero. And for that, we cannot tell you how much we appreciate that. The statue we're going to put at Valor Park, the base of it will be constructed with metal from the USS Arizona, from your ship. We are able to put that statue there because of the U.S. money reserve. These gentlemen here represent an organization, all three of these gentlemen represent a company that, as you all are aware, created a coin for the 75th anniversary of Pearl Harbor. And that coin is more than a valuable token in financial terms. It's a valuable token representing what you all did and what we did as a country to stand up to aggression and what we will be called upon again and again and again in the future in order to defend our democracy and our way of life. And they literally, single-handedly, are responsible for the statue that will be placed at Pearl Harbor on the Navy's birthday, October 13th, 2017, overlooking your ship.
On behalf of the U.S. Money Reserve, I would like to present to each of you a token of our sincerest appreciation. Please accept this Pearl Harbor silver coin in honor of your bravery and commitment to protecting our nation's freedoms and the freedoms of generations to come. This Pearl Harbor silver coin is made from 5 ounces of pure silver and commemorates the 75th anniversary of that infamous day in history. Mr. Donald Stratton,
please come forward.
Please come forward.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You also, thank you.
Appreciate you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Mr. Lauren Bruner.
Okay, buddy.
This is your place today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Beautiful.
Yes, sir.
I'll get the time out of the way so you guys can read.
Thank you.
Mark, for attention on.
And to the man responsible for saving the lives of two of the men honored here today, the late Mr. Joe George of the USS Vestal, we thank his daughter, Miss Joanne Taylor, for accepting this token in his honor. Mr. George has been long considered an honorary crew member of the USS Arizona. Ms. Joanne.
Well, it's just an honor, and it's a beautiful coin, and it's something that'll keep in my family for years and years and years, hopefully.
We certainly appreciate it.
Everybody had to be someplace.
I think it's really done up nice, really nice. I appreciate the effort that went into this, and never forget it.
I think it's beautiful. The planes, I mean, that's something I think about when I think of my father on the ship doing what he did. The planes were all, he saw one of the Japanese pilots and all the, they were dropping bombs and the bullets were coming down. And I think of my father, what he was doing in that moment of time when he didn't think about anything but helping those men get down that rope because he knew their lives mattered. So that's what I think of, especially the planes, for sure. It really makes me think that, for sure. And I'm proud of him that he chose to do that, because who knows what you're going to choose to do in that moment. But he did that, and I thank God for that. That in his heart he was probably directed by God to, life mattered to my father. Obviously it did, particularly for their families. It's just, it's so nice to look at it and see it. It's so beautifully designed. And for my grandchildren and for my children, they can look at that and see, oh, there's the ship USS Arizona. Those are the planes who were attacking them. And my grandfather actually helped those last men get off that ship. It's a beautiful remembrance of what happened on that day. And of course, that's why, I'm emotional. It makes me think about my father, but it makes me think about, my father's being recognized and honored. That's why I came here, for what he did.